We're going to have a look at one more chord. It's called A minor, and to play that we need your first finger in the first fret on the second string. You need your second finger on the fourth string, second fret, and then we need your third finger in the second fret on the third string. And you'll notice the X over the sixth string. So starting from the fifth string here, the A string for the A minor. Again, make sure you check each note individually. And once everything is nice and clear, you're good to go. So that's A minor. Now we're going to add that to some chords we've already looked at. And we have a nice well-known song here called Knocking on Heaven's Door. So quite a basic structure to this song. It's not too complicated. We have a G chord, then we have a D chord, then the A minor. Then we're back to G, then D, and then C. That is the entire song, verse, chorus. The whole thing, start to finish, that is the sequence. Now, depending on how familiar you are, how comfortable you are with changing the chords, even though it's not a particularly fast song, there are less strums per chord. So you might want to maybe double up on the amount of strums first of all, just to make it a little bit easier. So switching after just two strums, so G, then to D, then A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you find that difficult, absolutely no problem with just doubling up that. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, then 4 for D, 2, 3, 4, then A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, you double that up, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to G, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you get the idea. Once you're okay with that, or you're comfortable with the chord change, the way the song is played is just two strums for G. So we like this. 1, 2. We have two strums for G, 2 for D, 4 for A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to G, 1, 2 for D, then C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the whole sequence starts again. Now, you might find the chord change from D to A minor tricky, also D to C. And like we looked at in previous lessons, just practice those chord changes separately. First of all, make sure you're comfortable with them, make sure your fingers know where they're going, and then add in the rhythm and put it back into the chord sequence. A minor to G, again, maybe just give these fingers a little bit of priority, going from A minor to G, to make sure that you have something on the first down strum there for A minor, G. Okay, again, like we have spoken about this before, I mean, ideally we want all the fingers in position at the same time. If that's not possible, and we just want to make sure that the song keeps moving, then A minor to G. Get those fingers in first and then follow on with the other ones. So let's try this together. We'll do it first of all with 4 strums for the G, 4 for D, and 8 strums for A minor, 4 for G, 4 for D, 8 strums for C. Then we'll try it with the correct amount of strums. So after 4, 2, 3, 4, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, stay with A minor, 2, 3, C, 1, 2, 3, back to G, and then you repeat that sequence again. Okay, now if you're comfortable with that, that's great. We'll move on to just doing with 2 strums for the G, 2 for D, and 4 for the other A minor and C. After 4, 2, 3, 4, G, D, A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, D, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to G, 1, 2, D, A minor, 2, 3, 4, G, D, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to G. Okay, if you found it difficult to keep up with that, well then you need to go back, practice those chord changes more, maybe put the rhythm back out to being 4 for G, 4 for D, and 8 for the other chords. Get really comfortable with it, then try reducing the rhythm down to the correct number of beats per chord. Make sure you practice all that as much as you can, and again, that exercise of going between one chord and the other without strumming is really useful as well.